So I'm starting with my chocolate-cranberry treats for the kids today. And the kids can eat them while we make everything else. I think it's gonna be really fun. I love making a treat that they can eat while they're cooking so that it keeps them engaged and keeps them excited. So I've got 1 cup of honey that I'm gonna add to this pot, nice and thick. We're gonna add 1 egg. And the egg will help bind these cookies together. So definitely the egg. Again, I like to use room temperature ingredients, so make sure the egg and the butter are all at room temperature so that it makes it a lot easier for everything to melt together. And then 1 stick of butter, a tablespoon, and I know that sounds like a lot, of vanilla extract. Vanilla extract happens to be one of Jade's favorite ingredients right now. She always asks me, is there vanilla extract in it, Mommy? Which I think is hilarious. We're gonna turn on the heat, and we're gonna let this simmer for a few minutes. So the butter melts and the egg mixes into the honey and it all becomes one smooth, creamy mixture. And then the honey will caramelize a little bit to give it a smoky flavor too. Now we're gonna turn off the heat, and the honey is this beautiful golden brown color, almost the color of caramel. I have a few more ingredients I need to add. So we're gonna start with some toasted slivered almonds. We're gonna use about 1/2 cup. And we're also gonna use 1 cup of cranberries, dried cranberries. And what we need to do is chop them, because you wanna mix them into the cookies. The almonds give it a nice crunch, and then the cranberries add more sweetness. Since we're not adding any sugar to this, we're gonna put everything into the pot. The almonds and the cranberries, they give the cookie structure and texture too. Start mixing it all together, and we have 1 more thing to add to this mixture. Time for the little sort of light and airy, crunchy addition to this. So we're gonna add these little brown rice cereal puffs. Gives it a nice lightness and crunch. So we're gonna do 3 cups. 2 and 3. And these days you can find brown rice puff cereal like this at the grocery store. Give this a nice stir. Everything gets mixed together. And we're gonna have to let this mixture cool before we can start forming the little balls out of it. You know, 1/2 hour to 45 minutes. Now, we need a plate to put our cookies on. Take a little bit of the dough, and you put this mixture right in your hand, and you can see how sticky it is, and you form a little ball. And then you put it directly into the chocolate and roll it in the chocolate. And because it's sticky, the chocolate will stick to the outside of it. And that is the little cookie. Chewy, gooey, and rolled in chocolate.